All right. So one of the things that I've thought about a lot as part of this project is the importance of authenticity. And I don't think I had it on my list, but I'll add it if I haven't. But before I move on, I'll just speak to that real quick. And I did talk about this a little bit earlier, right? People who traditionally have been active in trying to put their point of view in the public discourse, right? Whether it's writing a book or being a journalist, being a radio personality, being a TV, media personality. People put a lot of effort into crafting the persona that they want the public to consume. And, just like everything, incentives drive that decision. But and when I would post on Facebook, right, I would put thought into what I'm about to post, right? When I write a tweet, I'm thinking what I want to say because I want people to read it and, get the point in the way that I want them to get it, right? When people post pictures of themselves on Instagram on vacation, they're not posting a picture of their worst photos, right? Their most embarrassing photos. They're picking the best, right? We all know this. We're all familiar with it. One of the things that I've thought we can accomplish with what I'm doing here to bring back authenticity, right? We don't need to be hyper polished in our public presence. If we're all live streaming, not live streaming in the traditional sense, we're just living online live, right? You can't polish now obviously people can do live broadcasts and people learn how to better polish their presentation in a live setting, but for most people we don't have that skill set because there's no need to develop it. And people just act like themselves, like even at work, right? Like if you work in a corporate setting, people are attentive to how they are perceived, right? Their reputation, right? They want to look like a professional, so they act like a professional. They want to be treated like a professional. Now there's a lot of casual interpersonal dynamics that still dominate how we interact with each other. That's the way it should be. But I think we need more of that online too, right? Our moments for presenting ourselves in the public discourse are so far and few between that when we do decide to interact publicly, we're super careful about it, right? The videos that I have posted, a 10-minute video, I might spend 20 hours making that video. Now, there is certainly a place for polished, thoughtful artifacts of our lived experience. I'm not saying we should get rid of that. I'm just saying we should embrace the rest of it too. All of this that I'm doing, there's nothing polished about it. There's a little bit, I have a nice camera and I've tried to make the lighting good and I have a decent microphone. But it doesn't have to be that way. So authenticity, right? Like I said, I'm recording live. I got to go to the bathroom, right? Like that's just life, right? We should embrace life for what it is and not act like everything has to be polished. So authenticity will be a theme that we're gonna talk about a lot as well.